Yeah, so for me, it's a personal narrative. Period poverty is something that I grew up experiencing for a long time in Jamaica. And, having experienced that and, watching my friends go through that and a lot of people around me go through that, in Jamaica, I sort of accepted it as, okay, we're all poor, we're all, sort of trying to make ends meet in other areas like, food and like school fees and all of that, right? So I thought, okay, it's normal to not always have money to manage your period. Fast forward to coming to Canada and going to Ryerson, going to, high school up here and seeing that the same thing was happening here. Um, and this is a first world country. So I decided, you know what? No, it's not gonna happen. Like, it's not good. You know, we need to do something about it. And, a lot of people that I went around and I sort of told them like what I was feeling, what I was thinking, and about this issue, they kept denying that it existed. Right? But I knew my truth and I knew the truth of my friends. And then that's where it sort of opened up that period poverty is not something people talk about. Every one of us have all used tissue at one point or another, but then nobody wants to admit it because of all the stigma. But one really traumatic one that I seem to share quite a bit that is a shocker for most people is that I got fired from my second job working with a city. So I was doing an official job working for the higher ups and actually got fired because of my period. I was a special needs camp leader. And I wasn't allowed to take my eyes off of the person that I was taking care of, which is, it's the job. But the thing is, I had to put in a tampon for the very first time in order to go into the pool because they had pool activities.
Right.
But I wasn't supposed to take my eye off of the person at all. So then what I did was I thought I was making the most of the situation. So I got somebody else, another leader, to take care of the person in the male washroom while I go to the female washroom for like 5 minutes to suck it up there, right? I come back out, I see the leader that I put in charge of the person, and they're like, oh, I don't know where he went. And I'm like, what do you mean? They lost the person. 5 minutes. I was gone for 5 minutes. So they lost the person, and his disability was that he didn't understand danger. So what my boss was actually turning into the community center and found him about to run out into traffic. Yeah, so then she brought him inside. She looked for me. She found me. I was so frantic. I was like, what happened? Where is he? And she brought him inside and she's just like, why did you take your eyes off of him? And I tried to explain to her my whole situation about my period. She's like, I don't care. You should have had that tampon in there long before because you and him have to use the same bathroom. I'm like, so how do I even change? And she's like, well, it's part of the job. You just can't have that happen. And she's like, next time, don't have a period.